자, 시작하겠습니다. 공연에 관련된 연극 시작하겠습니다. The position, such eminence as this could belong only to one man at a time, is evident. The session of competent persons by their trade was to discuss accidents have been made while the independent monopoly lasted. Reflection on the part of those who, living under foreign domination, look back to time when Egypt, moved by her great works, however, so of many, employment is an indication, 지시하죠. 지시 that persons could support themselves their failures with much difficulty. More difficulty. Fishermen are commissioned by the scribe, as well as farmers, laborers, stone cutters, builders, armorers, weavers, and thought does not point out of any suffering peculiar treatment. Extraordinary magnitude, the drag nets and clap, sometimes hard work to make a living, yet they had the excitement. 자, 어려운 일이 임으로써 이 삶을 살았을 때 만든다. 아직은 they have excitement and yet they had the excitement which attached very kind of sort, and from time to time were represented as good crowded. Crowded with fish, birds, and many 25 of the latter being enclosed on some occasions. The fish were often of large size, so that a man could only just carry on, and though these monsters perhaps not in very great request, they would have sufficed to furnish 3 superabundance of one season, supply deficiencies of another, and even birds appear to have been subjected to a similar process. The apartment was entrusted to 3 for cooks and scullions, who were invariably men, no women. 여자가 아니란 뜻이죠. Sheltered no nobler animal than the ass, but under the new empire, was provided with number of horses, a chariot. They visit or drive a friend was indispensable in and after the time. Just vehicles with coach houses for their accommodation. who were conveyed in them on the shoulders. Attendants. Men of all ranks shaved their heads and their entire faces except sometimes a portion of the from which a short scar beard was allowed to depend. Wig was also under his superintendence. This consists of numerous small curies together, something with locks and plates fastened carefully reticulated. A short garment folded or fluted which 그림들을 설명하자. 이렇게 있다는 것들. 무기입니다. 무기. 웨폰. Was worn round the loins and fastened in front of with a girdle. The matter might be lined linen, woolen according to the state. Shoulders. Descended nearly, if not quite to the elbows. Dress about the waist. The arms and lower part of the legs were left bare, and in the earliest times the foot were into fashion at the beginning of 50 dynasty, and thence forward were ordinarily worn by the rich, whether man or man. They were either of leather lined with cloth of a papyrus. The shape varied at different periods. Having dressed himself with the extent of his valet, the Egyptian lord put on his ornaments, which consisted commonly of cellar of beads or obtained of ground neck armlets, ankles, same characters round the ankles. Made his appearance in the salon eating apartment. Meanwhile his spouse had performed her own toilet, which was naturally somewhat more elaborate than the husband's dance, and must have occupied the tired woman for a considerable period. A double-toothed comb was used for combing it, and it may also have been brushed through hair brushes. Numerous distinct trees and plaited by trees into 30 or 40 fine planes, which were then gathered into 3 masses. Shoulders. After it had been thus arranged, the hair was confined by a fillet or by headdress made to vulture on their body. Some females wore only a single garment, which was a petticoat, either at the neck or with supported straps, shoulder rising, full open sleeves reaching to the elbow. They wore sandals from some date. The men and led similar ornaments with addition of earrings. This often manifested elegant taste, being in the form of serpents or terminating in the heads of animals or of goddess. The application or kill sustained to the eyes is the formed any ordinary part the toilet. husband in which wife with house portraits we are attempting to present our readers. We do not know the horse hours kept by the upper classes in Egypt, nor the arrangements which prevailed respecting their meals, nor the made in which a lady to rank employed herself from them. The time when she morning toilet was completed until the hour or dinner. We may conjecture that she looked after her servants, superintended the teaching of her children amused herself in her garden. Various points is scanty and scarcely sufficient justify generally conclusion. It is somewhat different with respect to the men. The sculptures show us that much of the Egypt gentleman day was spent in sports of various kinds, that he indulged in fishing and fowling, as well as in the chase various wild beasts, some sought merely to gratify destructive instinct which urges man to delight in the field sports existed when the pleasure grounds at attached Egypt group house and were often considerable dimensions. Consider excited. His hand, apparently of one joint only, the Lord drew his double or single line into the preserved pool and let his bait sink to the. 자, 바다에 대한 얘기는 이 건물을 지을 때 여기가 sink 가라앉는다는 뜻입니다. 자, 이거는 여기까지 하고. Art history 여기까지 했죠. Artifacts, a word especially importance of value. As a noun, the term is used to identify specified items. The highest possible artistical achievement, though canon and this scene, has been adapted in the 20th for use in relation, potential, virtually all other kinds of visual culture artifact limited to tradition. Artistic media imply that artifacts such as an oil paintings placed with the canon was unique, symbolize the canon great visual art. Canon has close affinity to the terms genius and classical, which will offer respectively a categorical name for producers such exceptional artifacts and a set of extraordinary qualities that had another meaning in relation. Egypt at art where it referred to system convention established for deciding proportion scale. Artifact canonical refers implicitly to evaluative criteria, canonically beautiful or canonically well proportioned interestingly, while geniuses self-evident and great masterpieces, same as saying belong to the canonical at the same time draws attention to the process. 10분 쉬었다 할게요.